Hello, this is me, Jedi Jadeside, and I'm playing a TRLE called Tomb Raider Revised. So as you probably guessed, this is a Tomb Raider 1 remake, and I'm fairly certain I downloaded this 6 months ago, and I really didn't like it because it was just a bit too difficult. And I've actually played it again, and it's very similar to Tomb Raider 1 in that it starts, each level seems to have the beginning and the end is the same as normal, in Tomb Raider 4 engine of course, with Lara looking like the original Tomb Raider 1. And then the middle bit is completely different. So I thought, oh, I'll give it a go, and I've been just playing it very sort of casually. And I got through it, and it wasn't too bad. And then I came away, and then I had a bit of a break, and then I came back again about 2 days ago, and I thought, you know what, I'll have another go, and I got about a quarter of the way into the game. So I thought, okay, maybe I'll do a thing on it, like a playthrough or something. But the weather's been incredibly hot here, so I'm not been inclined to do anything, and I've had a break of about 2 months just because I did a huge amount. This is a bit of a flyby, it shows the thing, and I'm not doing any audio work on this, as in redoing all the audio tracks, and this bit of music is copyrighted apparently to somebody who stole it, so I'm going to have to talk over this because it's going to get me a copyright thing, so I'm doing this whole thing here just to see what see how far I get on it. I'm not going right to the end. It's it's essentially a remake completely of the original Tomb Raider 1. So the beginning and the end of the levels seem to be just pretty much the same difference, but the middle parts of the levels are completely different. So that's something I wasn't expecting. But you either have a full remake and it's the same difference, or you have completely different thing going on, which isn't really a remake, really. So we come to here. I'm going to say that because I don't want to keep doing that. I've already played this already, but these bouncy crystals don't do anything, they're just for show. So in this cavern area, and of course this breaks from the original Tomb Raider 1, it's already deviated, there's this water channel thing. If you fall in it, you die, you get swept back down to this other area, and you just get killed. So, in this area there's a lot of walls around here. Gotta be a bit careful, there's not a huge Lara, there's not a huge amount of health packs. And you have to shoot the walls because they just attack us otherwise. Now this area was very confusing to me when I first ever played. I thought, oh no, it's very difficult. But actually, you just end up running around. There's 2 areas, there's one here. This is where we have to go first because it's a means to get a key. And we come out of a door later on over here somewhere. I haven't played this in about a month, this section is, so there's a door there. And then there's another area which is a series of rooms that has a couple of zombies in it. And then it's a bit cryptic, that is. I can't remember whether it's over the other side. I got quite stuck on this. Yeah, down there with these weird, I don't know what these are, like these weird metal objects are. It leads around to a series of rooms, but don't go down there because we haven't got the key to open the door yet. Probably going to bungle this one up. We have to go back up the top there later on, I think there's a way up there. I find it wasn't too bad, it was quite interesting. So, Lara, what are we doing? I've had such a break, I've had about 2 months off, I thought I'll give it a break. I did upload the one about 3 weeks ago that I really got annoyed at, so I hadn't played that recently, that was from before I took a break. I don't give up doing these, it's just, you do one after another, and then it's been annoying. This door opens here. There's a rolly thing here. That's dangerous. What you have to do is obviously not touch it. Jump over it. I got stuck in that corner there. Stand on these squares. There's no order to them. I thought there was. There isn't. Perpetual motion. Jump over it. Lara! Okay, there's some good ideas, but then you get really kind of stuck on it. It's a little bit difficult to remember what you've got to do if you've not played it before. I think, oh, hang on a minute, this is completely different. Right, and then I found the door should open, but it didn't, and I forgot you have to stand Oh, bugger, I'm in the wrong corner. Laura! Oh, man, you got to be joking me. Oh, you got to be joking me. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Did it wrong. Do it again, Laura. Where am I? Oh, you've got to be... You're supposed to stand on the middle. I'm an idiot this stone, aren't I? Why don't they just stick to the script making this replay 2 out of 1 with a nicer engine? No, it doesn't work like that, does it? They have to do a thing. There's a bit in the middle. It just changed, that was weird. Oh, what? Oh, you've got to be joking. Where I've just stood on that. Laura! Damn it. I am this, okay, yeah, no, I should be saving, I'm not. That looks different. Just got me there, Laura. I'm doing it wrong. What am I doing wrong here, Laura? Bungled that, haven't I? Okay, I'm rushing it, I don't know why. Right, so the idea is that there's 2 bits in the middle there, and Laura, get over that there now. Laura, get the heck out of there. Oh, you... I have to go back again. I don't have to keep saving and... Oh man, this is becoming more difficult. With the copyrighted music that shouldn't be copyrighted on top of everything else, and it's boiling hot. I've got to do this miserable level. It'll be fun, let's do this level. It'll be fun, yeah, of course it will. Oh man, Laura, just please. Do this wrong. Why can't I just jump over from there, Laura? I can't get over there, can I? The middle bit, we've got to get on the middle bit. Oh, you idiot. And of course it shuts the door at the beginning there, so you can't get over. It didn't, I thought it was from both. Laura, get the heck out of there! I'm getting annoyed at this. What we're gonna do, right, we're gonna have a room, yeah? And there's a rolling thing. They lauded it on TRLE, don't they? It was wonderful, you know. Especially for me. I can't believe it, you know. It was absolutely amazing. Oh, they did actually say that it was cut and paste for half the time, which it probably is. I'm gonna save because I ain't gonna get. I'm trying not to save, and I'm wasting my own time. Cannot. Oh, maybe I can jump over it actually. Oh, you little pig, you little pig. At least I've stayed. This is getting on my nerves now. I'm not even halfway through this damn level yet. Just getting up. This miserable little level. Oh, it wouldn't even let me jump over it. If this was real, what's it for? I didn't want you coming in here. There'd be no means by which you could get anywhere near it. Get anywhere whatsoever, because they would be on you very, very quickly. Why is there... I stood on it! Oh, okay, there it is. This level is getting on my nerves. Really is getting on my nerves. I did play the, up to past the, Lost World, and it is a lot more difficult than the original, a lot more difficult. I can't believe I did it. Let's get that down. Pull this, Laura. That takes us... Where are we going? That's where we started. There's a door, there's a thing. At least with this version, it's 2x4 obviously, so we can crawl and run and go around corners. It makes you wonder if if you put the exact original level in, but you gave Lara the ability to crawl, then she can't crawl anywhere because there's nowhere to crawl, because Lara couldn't crawl at that time in the 2x1. And go around corners would make it defeat a lot of the original puzzles, because if you go in the corners you can get around some of the problems with it. And you can monkey swing as well on it, and rope swing, which wasn't in the original, so... Right, Right, I've got this key. And we've got to go to that other area, which is where the funny metal objects are. And I got stuck down there. Yeah, you go, oh, this is a nice idea, and then it's like, what's the point of some of these areas? It's very annoying. It just gets confusing down here because it's a little bit messing about again. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a wonderful jaunt, let's go down here. It's like, oh no, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? What I'll do is, I'll save because I don't want to have to do that all over again. This is not a speed run, this is not a no meds thing, and this is not a going after all the secrets because it's not really 201. Although I will endeavour to try pick all the pickups as much as I can, but it just came from there. Oh, of course we've got the compass as well, haven't we? Yes, we do have the compass, which does help, I suppose. 201 didn't have a compass, did it? I'm not sure if it did. Maybe it did. Right, we come down here and I got stuck in this area. I was stuck in this thing. What you need to do is, where there's that blue thing, you can't get up any other way. I can get out of this damn area here. I got stuck in this area. Go up here. Right, we go down here. I can't remember what you're doing, of course, because Timber has the map that you can look at. What are we doing, Lara? What are we doing? There's... So we came from up there. Which way would that be? I can't even read this compass properly. There's a guy there. Yeah, there's a slow moving. There's a door here which we haven't... Because that's why you shouldn't come down here before you go around that area with the rolling thing, because you haven't got the key. There's a thing, it doesn't mean anything. Can't kill these... We can't kill them because we haven't got an explosive thing. Is there a kill around here, Lara? No, hang on a minute, what have I missed then? I think there's a key somewhere else then. Hang on a minute, Lara. What do we have to do? Oh, I think there's a thing here, hang on a minute, Lara. There's an area, oh, this one coming here. This is what I'm getting annoyed at, because have I been here, Lara? I think I have been here, haven't I? Yeah, I've been here. Yeah, we can't go anywhere else. Yeah, there's another area that I'm gonna go. Is it through? I can shoot them, but they don't stay dead. Is it in it? No. Hold on a minute, Lara. They're underneath that. There's no key. Did I have to put a key? The key is for something. Oh, idiot. There's a door there, which I haven't opened, which I need to open, of course. Is it here, Lara? Yes, it's here, I think. Yeah, there it is. I'm getting mixed up here. This is everything looks the same. Right, okay, there's a lever, I think. Yes, here we go. Pull it. Open that door, that opens the door down there. Sometimes these triggers have a habit of really being very long. Is there anything up here? What's that? You can't fall under them either, which is a bit silly. Right, so around that door, there must be another... Here comes Laura and Ali. We can shoot them, but we haven't... You do pick up the shotgun in the usual place, that's the... Just before you get into the main part of the, Lost Valley, is the shotguns at the side of that. We've got to go up here again! Often I get a lot of trouble standing on that. What are we doing, Lara? What are we doing? Okay, it's very elaborate. This is real. It wouldn't... That opens a door in that other area which has something in it, which is either it's an idol or a... I can't remember what it is. Nothing up here. I spent a lot of time running around here. I can't remember if I had a look at the guide. I think I did look at the guide for this. I did get very stuck on that. Right, and we've got to go back to... This is where it's dead, like, over there. It's like they didn't want you going in there, but they did. Here we are. This is where the other door was shut. I'm going to pick that up. Okay, I'm going to stop here and I'll be back in part 2.